Okay, get our tile kind of done over here. So I took a bunch of odds and ends and just laid them on the edge. They're not really connected. These little pieces here are connected, but these are just laying there. The door should just clear it as it comes by. I got another piece I threw into there that will be underneath the shelf once I figure out where it's going to be. So right now what I got to do is I got to get the welder back in here and see what I got to work with in space. I thought about putting the workbench all the way in the back and doing it like that, but the vent is over here. We kind of need it to be for fabrication. Plus the vise would be buried way in the back, so didn't particularly like that too much. So still not sure how that's going to all work, but we're going to put the welder back there, that one, and we're going to see what it looks like. I got to move this one over first. First I got to put that down to get the hoist. So back to moving three things to get one thing done. Nothing new about that one around here, is there? Alright, let's get this out of the way. Enough room here. Find out. Do this one now. Okay, that's free. Bring her on back. Camera out of the way so you don't run into the camera. This might be heavy. Okay, I'm make a turn here and go this way with it. Hopefully there's room. We're already running out of lack of space here, so hopefully it'll fit in here, but we'll see. Might be a tight squeeze. Oh yeah, we're short a few inches. Okay, we can only go about 6 more inches. That's not going to help us. We can go down, which will help us probably. Over here, let's go down a little bit. Okay. A few more inches on this side. Oh, still going to be tight. I don't know. I think we're going to be short an inch. Let's see. Oh, it's tight. We are hitting. Okay, no go. Not going to fit like that. So we got to move the workbench or the bench over towards the door further. So pull this back out and we'll move the workbench over. See if I can move it by myself. Maybe. Oh yeah, it was real easy. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. A little light. About it. Whew. Gets my back feeling good. All right. Let's try this again. I think we'll just squeeze in this one. Oh, we get something heavy there. All right. Yep, just ooh, we're done. Okay, staying where we want to go. There. Alright. Got the bench up in the air right here so I can slide it that way now. A lot of weight on that bench. Okay, this is our wheel, so it should go pushing the corner without a problem. Okay. Oh, the wheel's still holding. Pretty good fit back in there. So we got just enough room for the door to come through here. You can see how the wheels are way back down here. The green wheel is going to be an issue. So it's right up against the door stop, and it should be just far enough the door should just slide in. If not, it'll hit the axle nut down here. It'll bolt right through the axle down there. It might hit the door. The door might hit that. But it'll be on the tile if it does. Tile's slightly further out. So if it wants to hit the tile, it'll hit the tile first. We'll find out. Back here we have a couple more inches we could have went back, but I can still shove it that way if I have to. No big deal. Okay, we got plenty of room for the workbenches to come out. Or not the workbench, damn, dumbass. Shelf unit. So yeah, we got a little extra room here. So this will give me a good spot to stuff the welder while it's outside. I'll just stuff the wire feed right in that hole right there and we should be fine. Looks like I'm getting interrupted. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, back at it. Alright, I think the welder's fine where it is. I'm going to go ahead and get this workbench here shoved back down to there. See how this is going to work. Don't be on the leading edge, that sucks. Let's see, I can't be on have to be on the leading edge because I'm around the hoist room. Maybe I just have to work harder. Yeah, about that hard. That way I can go. Okay, work on the floor down here a little bit. Get some tile down here to play with. Alright, let's see what I got here to work with. So I got this one piece here. I'm going to physically go in here if I want to jam it in there. Okay, this piece is too big to go in here. Rock. Nice, put on the floor. Rim shot onto the floor. Alright, clean up my floor here a little bit. Alright, close that's going to get. Doesn't quite fit. Tight squeeze. Yeah. The door is not going to be happy about that trying to slide. It is not going to be a happy camper. Yeah, definitely not going to be happy. Okay, this other piece is too big to use, so we're not using it. Okay, the other problem is that right where I had to end the workbench is right where the shelf wants, or the bench wants to be, but it should be all right. There. Okay, it's about as far in as that's going to make it. Okay, so let's see what we think about this. Okay, we still got room right here to make some kind of a blow tank for solvent. Blow off my parts into a little chamber, suck the fumes up outside because I want to be blowing outside. Should be fine. We're up against the wheel there. We have a little crawl here. This here will hit the hutch here, so the hutch has to be mounted further out to clear that handle, or we cut the damn handle off. That would be the other option. Yeah. Cut it off. Yeah, either way, this would be in the way of this anyway, pretty much. I think it hit up against it anyway before. So we got a couple things to stick out a little bit, so we can slide, we'll have this just sliding out a little bit further, redo the holes. As long as the hole ain't under this, we should be fine, or I can re-drill it, it doesn't matter. The vise would be usable. I can always put my bigger vise on here than the small one here. There's a couple vices laying right over here. That big one right there would be a good candidate to go over there. I don't know, this one works here too, so we'll see. Back in here, I got full access to all this. So this can actually come down a little bit further if I wanted to. So it looks like that's hitting on the outside of the wheel. So if I do the same thing over here, it'll come out about a ½ inch more. It's alright, got plenty of room to walk through here. We got working space where we can beat on stuff and move stuff around. And like I said, I still have all access to my welder here without having to move anything. Like I could probably move this down a little bit further without a problem. And this is all back in here, which is just fine. We'll put our big hood back up on here for storage. Still got access to all my paneling. I'll have to do a hard wire from here down to my panel down here. So it comes out right here. So I'll just eliminate about, I don't know, about 40 feet of material here and just go right into here. I think that's all I need to do. Or I can just take off this plug right here and just plug this directly into the wall, and it'll be the same difference. Still leave all the excess cable. Then I can roll this thing out here if I wanted to. Not sure if I really want to. It won't fit past here, obviously. We already tried that. The wheels are too wide. But we'll have to move the bench to do it. We can do that. We know how to move the bench. Alright, so I think we are in kind of a workable situation here. The wire welder, I'm just going to poke right down through there. Be a good spot for it. The pedestal grinder, I can probably put it all the way against the wall if I need to use a grinder, a little quickie grinder. Doesn't hurt to have a pedestal grinder, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I think we'll be alright doing that. I don't really use a shelf unit too much. Like I said, everything's kind of movable down there. If it's in the way, we can move it. So that might not be too bad of a deal. So, alright, let's see what we got going on here. This out a little bit. So, let's see if we slide it further. Where did that fall? That's dangerous. What did it hit on? A bunch of clamps, vice grips. I guess this strap's not doing its job. Stupid restaurant out there making noise. Trying to make a problem here. Alright, I think that's a good spot for that. Maybe too far, we don't know. You can always move it. Okay, everything's on tile right now, so that's all I care about. So I moved it down about 3 inches, I'm guessing. Maybe 4. So I caught the other side of the tile, so it's on tile right now. I can pull it back an inch and I'd be off the tile. This side over here is on the 2 tiles over here, so we're fine. And this big tank here is on the tile, I think, because it didn't drop down in the hole when it slid in the hole. Still got access in here, a little bit tighter, but still got access, so we're pretty good. Yeah, customers are bothering me. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, back in the shop here. We had a few changes done while we were last videoed there. So, I got a bike I'm working on. Anyway, I got everything stuck over here in the corner. So that's all in there like that. So I got access to my MIG welder. The grinder's way in the back. I don't know, not really usable where it is, but if I need it, I can get to it. So I need to move the hutch back on this thing. I got the bench where it's going to sit. Welder's going to go to storage. This is going to go to storage whenever I clear it out a little bit. And I got a few extra jacks I don't need also. I might take it to storage to get out of my damn way. And some extra welding bottles. But now I get to my bolt bin. I moved the table over, so I got access to use it now. So we got, this is how wide the walkway will be, and we got room over here to open drawers all the way up. So I got that as planned. This here can move back and forth a little bit if I need to, but I think that's about where I'll put it. Never know. And I got to do something with this, do something with this, do something with this. And I can't really get back to my press very easily. I can get back to it. And we got a dolly and a welder that's in the way still, but oh well. So we got to work on the middle of the shop still here. It's a little tight getting back in here, but I can get in here. So I still got to knock all this stuff out and make room for in here. So anyway, so that's what we did while we're gone. So there you go. There's the update on what we're doing on the shop here. So next big deal will be clearing the middle of the room out now, I guess. So there you go. That's what we're up to now.